So AAS had a cute little skit over T Pre. Oh yeah, let's get into that real quick, y'all.
It's Block Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with T-Pre.
So that was really, really cute, Anti-Afro. I have to say, that was real cute. And it took some time for you to edit that, and put that little video in there. I thought that was cute of you. But honey, let me just say this to you real quick, because I've said this, I think, already, but I'm going to go ahead and say it one more time so that you really understand fully the bigger picture here, okay? Because on the streets of YouTube, you could say a whole lot of stuff, but in actuality, in real life, where most of us live, there's just a thing called real situations, okay? Real careers and certain things like that. So you should know about that since you're a therapist and how quickly people were able to find you. But the reason why people were finding you is because they actually had a reason. Okay. So in my situation, let me just give you a little bit of a background. See, I work in banking. I've been in banking for over 20 years. Okay. I am a loan officer. Not only do I give loans like credit cards and personal lines of credit, HELOCs, and stuff like that, but I also offer mortgages. So I'm into mortgage. So my actual name and NMLS number, which is a loan number, is a public number. Okay. It's public information. So it's not hard to find me, like I've said. It would be not hard to serve paperwork to me if you had to. There would be no such thing with myself working in the banking industry as skipping my address. Okay. So you're not going to put anything like that on my name. That is not the case. Okay. Second of all, I have to check that license number per year. Okay. So that means I go through a background check every single year. Okay. I have to update my address, my information every single year. And if I move in between that time, I have to update that information. Why? Because the government has to keep a track of me. Okay. They have to know exactly where I'm at because I cannot be offering loans in the US without the government knowing who I am and where I am. Okay. So again, if my name was listed on a federal lawsuit, okay, and I was to be served paperwork, that paperwork would come to me. It is definitely going to come to me. Okay. The reason why, again, Anti-Afro, I was not served is because this woman does not have my real name. That is why I was not served. So you can say whatever you want to say. You can twist any narratives to take this heat off of yourself for being a part of this silly ass lawsuit and both silly ass lawsuits that you have chosen to wrap yourself in and get yourself involved with. You can stop putting that on me and TC and everybody else. You are responsible for your behavior. Okay, Anti? You are responsible for your part in all of this. You started this nonsense with Aspirin Clown trying to get this mess. And it started on Umar. And now that you can't get to Umar, y'all wanted to get to everybody who you could get to because you just did not like those people. You're not going to twist that around on me. That is your fault that you chose to get involved with the devil. Okay, when you dance with the devil, you get demons. Okay, that's what happens. I don't know what part of that you don't understand. I don't have to pull cards to prove that, but I did pull the cards to prove it. And yes, honey, you know all about that. Don't play with me. Okay, and don't play with my ancestors either. But anyway, I'm not going to go there with you. I'm definitely going to let you know that you're not going to put no dirt on me in regards to me skipping addresses and I'm skipping process serving. Like I said, my information is public. Okay, it might not be public to y'all because I'm not dumb enough to put my public information on YouTube, like most people would not do, okay? However, in real life, my real name and public address and everything is public for that reason, okay? Anybody can look this up. This is not something I have to make up, not something I have to pretend. Anybody working in the banking industry understands that. And that's just that, especially if you're in loans, okay? I'm not talking about a teller. I'm not talking about somebody that just takes calls and just, they transfer in money from account. No, I'm talking about somebody that does loans. That's what I do, okay? So, again, and I've been doing it for over 20 years, okay? And I've been through the different changes with it, how you didn't have to, put that information out there, and now you do. I done been through all of that. Nobody's going to tell me about my profession and tell me what I do. So Anti-Afro, again, stop worrying about what T. Pri is doing, okay? And worry about what you're doing. And take responsibility for your behavior and your actions, because I ain't got nothing to do with that, okay? TC ain't got nothing to do with that. Nobody out here has anything to do with that but you. Bottom line, you are a grown-ass 60-plus-year-old therapist. Get your shit together. Bottom line, that's what this all comes down to. You got wrapped up in some nonsense with some stupid people, and that's your fault and nobody else's. And I'm done. Oh, and by the way, I want you to show any evidence you got that I was served, that I have tried to skip addresses, and also that I am out here threatening people, and I have a history of that, as you said in this video. I want you to show that evidence. Y'all have a good night.